Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
Yes. You have just stepped into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online. Buy your tickets because the game about to start.
He would text me, said it was muted.
Word.
Yeah.
So you stay right there. I'm gonna do you some justice right now, fam. So you
All
can
right,
hear the
all right.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Facts,
yeah.
no doubt. So this is what we gotta do. Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding, and we have a very, very special guest. This basketball head is a Thomas Jefferson High School legend whose jersey is retired in the rafters. Alongside Shamari Pons, these childhood friends led the Orange Wave to its first PSL title since 1954 and won their first New York State Class A Federation title, and that's for the states. They're arguably one of the best backcourts in New York City history. This basketball head was named co-MVP of the PSL championship game at Madison Square Garden, scoring 23 points in a 29-point rout of my own, Abraham Lincoln High School. This basketball head earned a spot on the Federation All-Tournament team after posting 21 points in the state championship game against Aquinas Institute. After high school, this basketball head attended St. Francis College in Brooklyn, where he was the leading scorer, averaging 13 points, totaling 394 points in his freshman season, which is still a freshman record for the school. And they don't even have a basketball program no more, so that's forever. This basketball head was named Rookie of the Week 3 times. He was second team All NEC, averaging a team high 15.4 points per game in his second year. After accomplishing so much for St. Francis, this basketball head transferred to Cleveland State, but had to sit out because of transfer regulations. This propelled this basketball head to transfer to St. John's University, where he sat out for the first 3 games of the campaign before receiving an NCAA legislative relief waiver. At St. John's, he finished third in the team in scoring, averaging 11.9 and leading the team in assists with 3.4 per game. He finished his career at St. John's and St. Francis with a combined point total of 1,407 points. After his college days were over, he played overseas in Serbia and became a staple on the New York City pro-am street ball scene, doing what he do best, putting on the show and delivering buckets and dishing out assists. Nowadays, you can catch this basketball head on the sidelines of Eagle Academy, Brooklyn, as an assistant coach on their JV team. Eagle Academy has the most Division I coaches on their varsity and JV staff, ranking them both number 1 in the city in the PSCL in both divisions. So without further ado, help me welcome to the show Thomas Jefferson legend, St. Francis College and St. John's University great, Rasheem. We call him Flock. Dunn.
My God, appreciate you having me, man. Thank you.
And no doubt, I wanted to make sure you get the correct intro.
Oh, yeah.
We
For
can
sure,
condense
for sure.
that
Appreciate it, man.
right to that point where the intro comes on. But hey, man, like I tell everyone, everybody think these things be, put on for like a week and it's on. No, I've been trying to get you on for like a year and a half right now, my dude.
For sure. Definitely. I definitely appreciate the opportunity, man, by the time we linked up. So thank you for having me.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I want to jump right into this, man. Who introduced you to the game?
Um, so I used to live I'm from Gates and Marcy, kind of Bed Stuy area, right?
Facts.
And I'm from 499. So my neighbor, his name was Dame. You know, everybody, a lot of people know him, Damon Lawrence or whatever the case may be. He was running with New Heights, Kamani, and stuff like that. And back then, I don't know if New Heights still do it now, but we used to have like Saturday school, New Heights, and he was the coach on New Heights or whatever the case may be. And one day he seen me outside, doing basketball. He like, yo, you want to play ball, whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So he took me to the Bronx. This when I remember that long train ride going up to New Heights to the Bronx.
Facts.
Yeah. So he took me to the Bronx, and then I played. I did good, and Greg at the time was a coach. So I started running with them, and then after that, I branched off and started. That's who really introduced me to the game of basketball. Though, and then after that, I started, playing basketball. So.
No doubt. No doubt. Is it true that you're related to legendary coach Ted Gustis?
Oh yeah, that's my uncle, Coach Sad. That's my uncle. I definitely want to. I don't think I give him enough thanks and praise, man. I definitely want to say I appreciate him. Give him a big shout out. He been through literally everything with me. From me from high school to college to me. Going through my ups and going through my my ups, going through my downs, and like he's just been right there every step of the way with me. So I definitely want to say I appreciate my uncle, man.
No doubt, man. Listen, I want to tell you something. Your uncle is very, very proud of you. He's the one that told me you was his nephew,
Yeah.
right? Very proud of you. Talks highly about you, man, and definitely always in your corner, man. So salute to Coach Ted Gustis. Definitely one of the greatest coaches in New York
Yeah,
City
for
history,
sure, for sure.
for sure. That's dope, man. That's dope. So, um, g- give me one lesson that you think or that you feel that your uncle taught you that still sticks with you as a grown man today?
Um, my uncle actually he told me a lot of things, but I want to say one of the things he did teach me was, you know, if you're gonna do something to the best of your ability. I feel like sometimes a lot of us are, we indecisive with what we're gonna do, and it's okay to not know what you're gonna do at the moment. But he just tell me like, if you're gonna do this, you're going for example, when I was transferring, um, they said turn your mic on, so they can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Flock?
Yeah. We good, we good.
All right. Let me know thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up, Todd. Got my mic turned up. And I can
Yeah, I
hear
can hear
you,
you.
hear it. I can hear you through myself. I can hear
All right,
myself.
yeah, now you should be good now. Let me
Yeah,
see
for
if the
sure.
second, yeah. But nah, just do everything you're gonna do. Just do it to the best of your ability.
Nah, that's dope.
Oh,
That's dope. So once you start learning the game, you know, uh, going up to the Bronx, taking those long ass rides.
yeah.
What made you decide on going to Thomas Jefferson?
So it's a lot of history before me there. I mean, like, my uncle, he actually went there. He don't play. He don't play. He used to play back then. Kenneth Gus's. He actually he played with Bud and Sel. Had a good relationship with them. Also, a lot of people from my neighborhood went to Thomas Jefferson. Keith Spellman, he went there. Shout out to him. Velo, Devontae Grace, that we call him Velo though. But so it was a lot of like, family ties, I want to say, to going to Jeff. Not only that, but back then, see, like, I don't know if Jeff do it now, but I know back then, um, it was like almost like a recruiting thing. Like you was going to college almost, but it was for high school. You know what I'm saying? So, um, they came out to watch and stuff like that. And my grandmom, she had a good relationship with Bud and Sel because my uncle, they used to go there, Ken Augusta, they used to call him boot camp. So they developed a relationship. So that kind of led me to going there. And from there, I mean, it's been family. Those guys over there, I want to say I definitely do appreciate them. They got me from they kind of made me to to how I am looking at the game and stuff like that. And another thing, like people don't know, being that we speaking on the topic of like schools and stuff like that. And like people see me now, like, oh, how you on the JV Eagle Academy, coaching staff and stuff like that. So I actually went to Eagle Academy when Eagle Academy first opened up. I'm one of the like, the first second graduate class that came out of when it was just 6th and 7th grade, and then I graduated in 8th grade. What led me to Thomas Jefferson is, of course the family ties first, but at the time Eagle was more so academically school when they first opened up. They wasn't really involved in the sports and stuff like that, and something for me, looking up to, seeing Devontae Grace and, Jaquan Lynch, Iquan Faison, Keith Spellman, so my uncle, a lot of people that, I looked up to through the game of basketball actually went to Jeff too. So, and Eagle wasn't in the, the PSAL. So, and I kind of wanted to, hoop, but I definitely learned a lot from Eagle Academy, transitioning me from a boy to a man. So a lot of things I learned from there still stick with me to this day and how I conduct myself and carry myself.
That's dope, man, because it's such a great program. I appreciate you, Tashawn. Hannah, he broke it down right there, man. So this is dope, man. And a lot of people don't know, like, you was on the honor roll in NOLA in college and all that. Right? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, a lot of people don't know that, man. And for the people that do know me, know that, I'm a stand-up individual. I got a good head on my shoulders. I always say, like, even though now being that I'm a teacher and whatnot, I always try to teach my scholars that, like, we all come from, the same background. We all grew up in poverty and stuff like that. But I always try to tell them that, like, it's not about where you're from, it's about where you're going. So no matter if you grew up in these harsh environments, you need to be a product of your environment, be a product of where you're heading to.
You got your first tech of the night, fam.
Yeah.
That's official. That's so official right there. So all you youngsters that's watching this, pay attention, man, because he dropping jewels right now. So when you went to Thomas Jefferson, did you had to go through the JV stage before you got to varsity? Or you jumped right in varsity?
So my freshman year we played JV. We ended up one of the best teams in the city. We ended up winning. My sophomore year. So at this time, I'm not. And this is me honestly speaking. I just knew how to play basketball. So I was just playing. I didn't know like the opportunities that basketball could bring to me at this time. I'm still mentally unstable as far as me not being mature enough to understand like the opportunities that it could bring and how it could have a positive effect on my life, my family life, and stuff like that. So at this time, my freshman year, I'm playing. We winning. We won a championship. My sophomore year, I didn't move up to varsity because, like I said, I just knew how to play. I wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't, So my sophomore year, we ended up winning, and then my grandmother, she had passed away. 2013. She passed away in 2013.
My condolences.
In November. So from then, I kind of looked at, my environment. I kind of looked at, the things I was going through as far as due to her passing. So I actually told myself, like, opportunities like this don't present itself to every day, especially to men of color. And I felt like when that incident took place, my grandmother passing away, it kind of made me change my whole mental and kind of made me look at things a little bit different. So me taking basketball more serious, I can honestly say that, it showed me different parts of, the world. It gave me opportunities to network and meet different people and meet lifelong people, So my junior year, I told myself, if you're going to do this, you're going to do it for Grandma one, but you're going to do it for yourself and so that you could be, one out the fan that could, try to make an impact and make a change. So my junior year, man, it was just like, you got, even though we don't count JV championships, but I won both.
Come on, fam. You got to count them because you're a JV coach right now.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And y'all got one of the best, y'all probably got the best team in the city because I watched a lot of JV teams.
Yeah. So from there, it was just like, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. So that's what got me to it.
So you won a JV city
I
championship.
won JV City Championship my freshman and sophomore year.
That is ill right there.
Yeah.
Listen, that's inspiring to your team right now, who are chasing one right now
Yeah,
as we
yeah,
speak.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Man, that's dope, man. Listen, see what you want, Flock. A lot of kids don't get a chance to win a JV championship.
Yeah, that's a
Most of
fact.
them,
That's a
most
fact.
of them play just JV and never get a chance to play varsity.
Play bars. Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely right.
So, man, that's a great accomplishment. What was Coach Bud like as a coach? People see him now, right? But you
I
had
think.
him,
Yeah,
during his prime years, right? Not
yeah,
saying his
yeah,
prime years are behind him, but
yeah,
he's definitely a veteran and one of the best coaches in the country.
yeah, for sure. So I think now he probably got a little bit, cause it depends. Like this generation of kids now is a little. I don't want to say they soft, but like you almost kind of gotta pick and choose who the kids you talk to and could give criticism to without them taking it in a negative light. Then I feel like it was a different era of kids like in our generation. Like when and I was just talking about this the other day. When you think of Catholic school and like public school, there's not no shot at Catholic schools. I love Catholic schools. I don't have anything against somebody who went to Catholic school, but I just feel like the upbringing, of those kids who attend public school and the upbringing of kids who attend Catholic school is much different. And I go
Yes.
that to say, and I'm saying that to say that like Bud was able to talk to us a way he probably couldn't talk to kids that had a different upbringing.
Mm.
So us being in that environment, coming from that environment, and knowing that like just because somebody is yelling at you or cursing at you and stuff like that don't mean like they dislike you. It's just he's trying to push you to get the best out of you. And so for us, it was kind of like it wasn't on some like, yo, damn, big dog always bugging, whatever case may be, because we knew like what we had to do. We knew that everything he did say, it was with good intent. So it was a little bit different for us.
Oh, listen, he's still getting them kids to this day.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I was just
but
trying to name
I could tell he we talk a lot, but he knows now through all his years that certain kids could take this, certain kids got to get it another way. He can't give it to everybody the same.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. Did you and Shamari come in the same year?
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know it. So me and Shamari been playing together since 6th grade. So we both came from Eagle Academy. We was both at Eagle Academy. Yeah, we was both at Eagle Academy, and then we ended up going to Jeff together.
That is ill.
Yeah.
That's ill. And if Eagle Academy was in the PSL, y'all probably would have had,
Yeah, we would have stayed. We definitely would have stayed for sure.
One of the best backcourts in New York City history.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's crazy. Who are some of the guys you played against that, made your years at Jeff a battle? Like, who was the other guys in the PSL that y'all had to go up against night in and night out that, you and Shamari knew y'all had to bring y'all back?
I want to say it was some, man.
Like, who was the standouts?
I want to say Lincoln, playing against Tyler Barnum, Man, Rakim Felder, Josh Tripp. I want to say Gianni and them at Boys High. I don't know. I feel like every night we had to bring our game.
Every night was
like,
crazy in the PSL.
We was like, like we was kind of like, as Bud would say, like we was dumb dudes in high school when he was there. So like we couldn't let nobody get the best of us, because then it'll be all over,
So you guys were the hunted.
Yeah.
Y'all put in that work in JV, and guys knew about y'all. So by the time y'all got to varsity, the word got out to everybody. Like, yo,
yeah,
man, that is crazy. would you consider with all the things that you and Shamari accomplished that y'all were the best backcourt in y'all era?
I want to say yeah, definitely. He was Samai. He was, if I'm not mistaken, he was number one in New York City PSAL, and I was number two.
Whew.
Yeah, I want to say I could, because like I said, like me and him got so our chemistry is good playing with each other. So I already know what to expect from him. He know what to expect from me. So like, you know how you playing against. I mean, you know how you playing alongside somebody you've been playing against for so long. Like it ain't really like damn, why you shoot that shot, or damn, passing the ball. It's just like you live almost living and dying with whatever that person does. You know what I mean? So like I mean, I trusted him, he trusted me, and you know, we never, like, if we did take an L, like, we take accountability for that. I mean, playing with him, you know, we actually got each other better. I mean, like, when people look at us, they say like we got two totally different games. I mean, but yeah, it worked out for the best of us, for both of us.
Nah, most definitely. Let's talk about that run, that city championship run, and how y'all was able to take down my Abraham Lincoln Rail Splinters, man.
Oh yeah, it was personal. It's personal.
By 29 points though, fam. 29
I'm saying
points.
you gotta remember though, we just lost our junior year to DeJour and Jesse and against Wings Academy.
Yeah.
So we just lost that. So now we come back for, you know, revenge season. Like we gotta something gotta happen. But I think what it was knowing like, yo, this is gonna be our last time playing with each other. You know, it's our last go around. Like we gotta go out with a bang. Pretty much the speech that everybody have at the end of the season with each other. You know, and I think it was about like who wanted it more. Um I felt like we couldn't be, you know, the big names in the city and then, you know, go to the championship and just lose. You know, I feel like everything happened the way it was supposed to happen, and um, yeah, we made history. I mean, what it was, 54 years, 57 years.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
That's crazy. It was a long time. The last time y'all
yeah,
won it was 1954.
yeah. It's so crazy because we was actually go to states and we wasn't gonna go. Like we didn't want to go. Like we just actually went to get out of school for real, and we just ended up winning that.
Now, I always ask guys who won the city championship, and you just answered my question because us guys who win the city, it means way more than winning the state
Yeah, the
championship.
state. Yeah. It don't really mean nothing.
Yo.
But I mean, if you want it on your resume, your accolades and stuff like that, then it's cool. But we was actually like, yo, nah, we don't want to go. But it's like, all right, we gonna go here. Don't have to go to school, go to class, and none of that. So yeah, come on, we just gonna go to states, and we end up being Luha, semis, and Aquinas in the championship.
Yo, for years, it used to just get at me because we won it in 86. And the last time we won it was in 47. So we
Yeah.
actually started the winning ways at Lincoln for
Mm-hmm.
fall championships. But I used to always like irk me that we didn't win the state championship. So I
Yeah.
used to now I'm got this show and I'm talking to other guys who won city championships. Nobody cared about the state championship.
Yeah, because it's like when you win city championship, like that's what's being talked about in the city. You see what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
states is just like that's just a extra layer. Like, all right, like we won this. It's another, you know. But the city is what's going on right now.
Nah. Thank you, man. Yo, let me tell you, man. Like every time I hear that, you guys make me feel so much better.
Yeah.
Word up, we lost the state championship game. It's crazy. But nah, definitely understand that, brother. Definitely understand that. So now, you know, you guys are officially on the map. And I know like the recruiting process, what was that like for you? And then what made you decide on St. Francis College?
Recruiting. I'm not gonna lie. The recruiting process. It was a. I think for me, it was more so about staying home. I kind of looked at it like I'm not mentally ready to go to school away. I
Mm.
figure if I stay back home, I still got access to all my support, my mom, family, friends, and stuff like that. Um, and plus, I was young. I graduated high school at 16, so I couldn't. I
Yo,
didn't. I
hold on for a sec, fam.
yeah, yeah,
Yo, you guys not understand. I know y'all see Rod Dunn. He be killing guys in the court, right? He got the mean mugging, and y'all know this
yeah, yeah,
guy's a
yeah,
effing
yeah,
scholar, right? Y'all realize this guy's an effing scholar, like graduating at 16, honor roll in college.
yeah,
That's
for sure,
dope,
for
man.
sure. So I graduated at 16. So for me, it was more so like, nah, I can't go away. I can't go away. Go away for school, and I actually committed before my senior year. So before that run, during that run, I had a lot of coaches asking and stuff like that. But I was already committed. I committed before my senior year even started. Before the season even started.
Wow, and you landed up in my conference at NEC. I went to
Yeah,
Fairleigh
yeah,
Dickinson, so man, that's so dope. How was that transition, right? Because again, from what I'm hearing, uh, it was what I'm getting. It was kind of easy since you were home, right? And you
yeah,
being so young and still having that support, you think it made the transition a lot easier?
yeah. I definitely think it made the transition a lot easier. Man, I used to have everybody at the game saying, I'm talking about the whole star in there for real. But I mean, sometimes in life you just need that extra push.
Yeah,
No matter how good you doing, how hard you're going, sometimes you get tired too. And just having that extra push and having that extra support, it could definitely land you whatever opportunity that you've been seeking or looking for. So for me, it kind of helped me out in a positive way. And then transitioning over to playing at St. John's, I could kind of see how my game changed throughout the years from my freshman year to my senior year. You're a freshman, you just coming in, you just want to play. Um, you're not really thinking about like the record and stuff like that. You know, um, not that you don't care about winning and stuff like that, because I came from a winning culture at Thomas Jefferson. But you're a freshman, so you're just trying to prove your point. I mean, um, so my sophomore year, my stats went up from I was 13, I was averaging as a freshman. Then my sophomore year, I was averaging 15. Me transitioning over to the Big East from coming from the NEC, it was kind of like whoa, I was Coach Mike's first graduate under him as well,
wow.
and just transitioning over from, if you want to consider NEC low major, whatever the case may be, and then doing that transition, going over to a Big East school, St. John's, and the coach giving you a ball, and it's like, yo, you the extension of me on the court. I mean, just taking that responsibility, coming from that low major school, and then coming here to where now every night you playing against, somebody who's bigger, tougher, better, more skilled and stuff like that. So for me, it was kind of like I had to learn as I go. I had to learn, you know, um, how to be more poised and how to slow the game down and make better decisions. So I think that transition for me was, it kind of helped me out in a way as well. Looked at the game a little bit different too.
And going back to St. Francis, they don't have a program there no more.
Yeah,
Y-
yeah,
Your record will never be broken ever again.
yeah. That's good.
This
That's
one
God
record.
right there.
Right, man. That's solidified forever, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is a big transition you have to make from playing in the NSC to the Big East, because, like you said, the competition is a lot
yeah.
better, much bigger, stronger, faster,
Then you
and
don't have to do as like you don't have to do as like you play your position at those high major schools. So like you don't have to uh do more than what you're supposed to do.
yeah, because you got other guys there
You
that.
got other guys that's talented as well.
Nah, that's real. That's real. What happened with the Cleveland State situation? What made you want to go out there?
So my uncle, honestly, my uncle Ted. So what happened was, Eric Musselman. He was at Nevada at this time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was really supposed to go there after my sophomore year. But at this time, the rule now is when kids transfer now. You know how you see kids transferring inside the conference and stuff like that, and like college coaches, they couldn't block. They can't block you know other schools from getting that kid. Then it wasn't like that. Uh, so at that time, college coaches were able to block certain
Yep.
schools, certain schools from the kid going in. So what happened was my coach felt like Eric Musselman was kind of like championing me, so he kind of blocked them. He blocked Nevada me from going there, but my uncle actually had a good relationship with Dennis Felton down at Cleveland State University, and I went on a visit, and I automatically clung to the players that was already there, clung to the coaches, gave me more like a family oriented school. They welcomed me with open arms, and from then I just felt like home as well. Not only that, but another part was like just having that experience to go away for school too.
Yeah, I was when I doing my research on you online. I saw they had you down to Robert Morris. I was like, huh? Like,
Yeah, that was my that was my grad year. That was after I graduated St. John's. Yeah, that
got
was
you.
after. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And would you able to play, or that was just your grad year?
No, no, no. I played there for like I want to say, I want to say like I played about like 12, 13 games there.
Wow,
Yeah, yeah. I believe so, like 12, 13 games. Yeah.
man, what was it? What did it feel like after being on the stage at St. John's and coming back to the NEC?
Well, they actually in the Horizon League. They was in the Horizon League, so
Oh,
they
they
was
okay.
with
That's
Cleveland
right. They
State,
moved out.
Youngstown,
That's
stuff
right.
like that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Um, man, that's kind of like part of the reason why decided to finish taking my classes online for real. Because originally, to be truth be told, I wasn't gonna go back to school after my senior year.
Mm,
But around that time, COVID hit, and they gave everybody that extra year. So that whole me going back to school to play ball, that wasn't even in my, that wasn't even in my. I wasn't even thinking that. But I'm just like, yo, you know what? Let me just take the advantage and the opportunity to, get this free masters. Why not? And
man,
I kind of did that. I kind of did my research on like the graduation rate and stuff like that. And I've been me and Coach Andy too. We've been cool from when he was in the NEC, and I played against him a couple of times. So um, yeah, and then even after I transferred to St. John from Cleveland State, he was trying to get me before. And real genuine dude, man. Real down to earth guy.
man, that's such a power move because at the end of the day, you got your masters, didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah,
Right, got to play a few more college games and walk into the
yeah.
sunshine. Yo, you won. Like I tell kids all the time, you get to go to college for free and you graduate. You won. You beat the
Hmm.
game, right? Because it's already rigged against us. You get to do that, man. You done won big time.
Yeah, so that's definitely so that's how my whole decision making and where I'm at now as far as me being a teacher came from too. But you just said it, so
No doubt. So I want to go back a little bit, right? You at St. John's and you get a homecoming playing against Villanova, right? Which was like you coming back to the
yeah,
city moment, like even though you're in the city, but we talking about Manhattan in the Garden after
yeah,
winning the
yeah,
city
yeah, yeah,
championship there, and you go for 24 points. Like,
yeah,
what was that feeling like? And when did you know you was clicking? Because I think you had 18 in the second half.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like every game I try to like, you know, play to my the best of my ability and get my full potential. Obviously everybody want to win, so I feel like, you know, if sometimes how a team is and how the game is, like one person go down, the next person got to step up. I mean, so like my job, I understood my role on the team, which was, you the leader of the team, you're the captain of the team. So, you almost gotta set the tone so everybody else can follow you. Not only that, but we had some guys that was, we just had a bad game. It happens sometimes, and
That's right.
sometimes you may have to do more than what you normally do. And I kind of took on that responsibility that game, and I ended up with that point. And plus, if I'm not mistaken, Kobe might have passed away the day before, or on that. I want to say the day before that.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you was definitely inspired,
yeah, man.
and you dropped his number.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy. Salute to that, man.
definitely appreciate it.
Nah, that's dope, man. And then you went on, right? And you had a double against Creighton with 19 points, 10 assists.
Yeah.
Creighton was like around
They
that
might have
time.
been number 5 in the nation when we
Man,
played them. Yeah.
man, that had to be crazy. What was that like? And did you do it at Creighton or you did it
Nah,
at
we did
Cooley?
it at Carnesecca. We played them in Carnesecca actually. I don't know. I always feel like when we was at St. John, when I was there, like we played like almost majority of our games at the Garden. So like the Garden it was lit playing the Garden. It was fun. The atmosphere, the environment, everything was good. But I feel like when you play at Carnesecca, the gym is so like it's small, but it's kind of big.
Right.
So it's packed in almost. So then like you get the energy from the fans, and then knowing that like you know we got to beat these dudes. Like they came here like at this point we don't have nothing to lose. At this point, they number 5 in the nation. So and then from there the game was just like a statement win for us.
Man, you definitely put on a show. 19 and 10. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
crazy. That is crazy. And then that senior year you had 17 against Xavier on February 16th. And you scored, no, I think in this the game you scored 18 of your season high 21 points in the second half. And
Yeah,
that was against Providence.
yeah.
Man,
Um,
those are all these big schools. These is not any, when we
yeah,
talk about these schools, these are definitely powerhouses, man.
yeah, for sure.
That's dope. That's dope. And look, when you're hot, right? Things are just going crazy.
Yeah,
You had 15 points in the Big East tournament against Seton Hall.
yeah.
Did y'all ever play against Syracuse during that time? Because I think Syracuse moved to the ACC, correct?
Yeah. Nah, I never played against Syracuse. Nah.
Because I always ask people, like,
Yeah. We
what
actually
it's
lost
like.
the Seton Hall at the same game you talking about by 1 in overtime. In
Wow.
20. Yeah.
Who was on that team? Do you remember?
Um, if I'm not mistaken, I know Mahmoud was there. Mahmoud, he played with Juju right now in the Spurs. I want to say Quincy McKnight was there.
Mm.
I don't think my spot was there my junior year. They had some good dudes over there.
They had some hitters.
Yeah, they had some good dudes over there.
All in all, did you enjoy your time at St. John's?
Oh yeah, I definitely did, man. I definitely did. I mean, the treatment there, the atmosphere, the campus life, the network opportunities you could have going there, the relationship after college. I mean, yeah, I definitely did enjoy my time, man.
No doubt. That's all you can act for, right?
Yeah,
Free
that's it,
education
man.
and enjoying your time there, man. For sure. Did you go overseas? Like, did I have it right? Did you go to Serbia
Yeah.
after?
I went to. I was in Clivo, Serbia.
How was that
Okay.
experience? Because look, overseas is different, right? You come from this college atmosphere, and then you gotta go ship to a whole different country
Yeah.
to play. How was that experience for you?
So like for me, how I looked at basketball. So like it's all gonna make sense at the end with when you ask me about me becoming like a teacher and stuff like that. So everything will make a lot of sense. But for me, it was
Move the phone over a little bit more, Fly, because I think the
Uh,
light. Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
For
There you
me,
go.
it was man, it's either you gotta really, 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 really love basketball,
Facts.
or that's like the only opportunity you got in life for real. Um, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, but overseas is not for everybody.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you gotta basically like adapt to a whole different life, a new like a new lifestyle type of living. Uh, Adapting to the food, like I mean, but the opportunity, I actually took the opportunity because I felt like that was the only thing I was missing on my resume. So I kind of took the opportunity, like, you've been through high school, you've been through college. The only thing you missing is, going to play at a pro level. And I kind of want the opportunity for me. I could definitely say like the game is way different out there than it is out here. Some calls that we call out there, they don't call out there, and vice versa. Um, it's I see it's politics everywhere, but over there it's politics over there it's crazy. It almost make you look at basketball like, man, nah, it isn't even worth it. I ain't even trying to,
It,
but
it's crazy. People
yeah,
have
yeah,
no
yeah,
idea, right?
yeah, for
It,
sure.
it's so different because, of course, everywhere in pro sports you looked at as a
Yeah,
commodity, right?
man,
But
yeah,
overseas, it's just like you're American, perform, shut up, do your job,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's it, or
And
go
I kind
home.
of think, and honestly, like, I kind of think that, like, that shaped me. You know what I mean? That having that opportunity and that experience, kind of allowed me to, you know, um, be more responsible. Being at places I'm supposed to be at, because like when you're in college, right? Usually you gotta coach you tight with. Usually you gotta coach who recruits you, and that's your dog throughout your years and after college. Now when you transition to overseas, uh, you have your agent, but your agent got other people, everybody else, like besides you, that he's tending to. Not only that, but he's not there with you. Probably he's not even probably there with you in that country. So like the one person you do got to like back you and stuff like that, he's not here. So now it's all about how you carry yourself and conduct yourself to these people who don't even speak English.
Mm.
So it kind of taught me to be at the places that I'm supposed to be, being there on time, and just interacting with different people. I mean that can't talk that don't speak the same language as me, and just showing the interest in getting to know like different people of different backgrounds, different you know um, ethnicities, and adapting to a culture they was raised on. So it was that opportunity for me and experience for me was good. It was good.
Did you had an interpreter? You had somebody that you had to talk
Yeah,
to
yeah,
talk
yeah,
to the
yeah,
coach?
yeah, yeah. So like,
Isn't that crazy? I think his battery probably died. He's going to plug his phone back up. But think about that. You're able to talk to your coach and just communicate with them directly. Coach, where do I go? How's the play ran? And he goes, well, the players designed this, and you cut here, and you feed the post, or you take the shot here. You got to talk to somebody else so they could talk to them in another language that they understand, and then speak to you again. You know how difficult that have to be, especially if you're not used to that, and that takes some time to get used to. Now, just imagine the guys from overseas that come to America to have that. So you see, guys, like Joker and other guys who speak, they speak good enough English to where they can communicate with their coaches, their teammates, and also get interviewed because they're gonna put you on television. They're gonna put that microphone in your face. It's going to happen. Flock, once you get plugged back up, man, I got a few more questions. We're gonna get you out of here. So that's very, very can be taxing as a player because what we know um, about showing up on time, going to practice, getting prepared for our games, and now we have to worry about eating, and we don't know uh, about the different foods over there. We're not, prepared in that sense coming from America. We kind of spoil you in that sense, unless we take time to go to these communities that's out here uh, before we go overseas, so we can kind of understand, you know, what we getting into. I think he just hit me up. So that's the whole gist of going overseas. I know at the time I was kind of frustrated because I didn't get a chance to go overseas. But after playing in a few tournaments and get my name out there, I was able to gather some attention. But what I was making overseas, I had a job here in America that was paying me a little bit more, and I was like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man, it's definitely uh, something you got to be in love with and not have anything else, like he said. So now you're home, right? Now,
Yeah.
I guess you answered all these questions already because, you know, when you come home after being home, playing the St. John's and playing the St. Francis in front of the home crowd, but you playing in these pro-am tournaments and you're getting so much love. People, when you play, the parks is packed. Everyone's yelling your name and cheering for you at the same time. How does that
Yeah.
make you feel knowing that you got your community behind you the way you do?
No, it's a love. Majority of these people, they watch me grow up. Not only that, but a lot of people, actually watch my story, watch me, from being outside when I was young, and me transitioning to who I am now. A lot of people follow me since high school, and you know, when I had the whole situation with the NCAA when I couldn't play and stuff like that. So a lot of these people supported me from day one, and the love always been shown back. And even now when I play in these pro tournaments, and a lot of people come out to see me play, a lot of people support me, and just knowing that like um you know honestly, there's so much love there for everybody. So I try to when I do play, uh, take it serious, because people that's genuinely coming out to support and want to see a good game. So
And you always put on the show, man. I put up a clip up on YouTube of you
yeah,
doing your
yeah,
thing,
for
in my
sure.
Instagram, you doing your thing, man. And yo, man, definitely do your thing. Um, Coach Orlando, the commissioner for Lincoln Park and assistant coach for Holy Cross High School, told me to tell you what's up. Say he's very proud of you, man. You came a long way. Say he's always had your back and he's still
Oh
there
yeah,
for you.
definitely. Yeah, that's my guy right there. That's my guy, man. I actually gotta get next to him.
Yeah, he called me today. He's like, yo, Pooh, make sure you
Yeah, that's
tell
my
my guy I
guy,
said what's
man.
up,
That's my
man.
guy. Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
Coach told my dude. Always on point. We talk almost at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, definitely send my love to Coach O, man. For
For
sure.
sure.
Always been supportive since day one.
For sure. What's your favorite tournament to play in and why?
I ain't gonna lie, zone six. That's the Church right there. That's home team
Zone
right there.
6, Bed-Stuy,
Yeah,
stand up.
that's home team. That's
Yes,
home team.
indeed.
Shout out to Slime, shout out to Eha, shout out to the whole Zone Six, everybody that support that movement, support that tournament. Shout out Adidas for, know, um, sponsoring that tournament and stuff like that. But yeah, Zone Six definitely that's one. I'm not being biased because I'm from over here, but just me witnessing and experience the where it came from to where it's at now. I mean, just seeing the growth and development over the years. I mean, that was just impressive. Yeah, they definitely did a good job with that tournament too.
No doubt, no doubt. Much love, much love. They, when we got Brevoort back up and popping, man, they was very supportive.
Yeah,
Anything we
for sure.
needed, just get on the phone to Eha. Raslam, did our first championship game, man. And it just style love, man. You can't even,
Yeah, Salo, exactly.
facts, facts. So now I want to go to your JV team because I'm going to do a video. I'm telling you now, I'm going to do a video
All right.
on y'all JV team. Already put them
Yeah,
out,
yeah, yeah.
but no, I'm gonna put the city on notice. Like I've been going around, I get around to all the games, and what y'all did against Brooklyn Tech and how y'all played and was prepared for their guard Tavius Scott because he came off a
Yeah, yeah.
47-point game, 35-point game, being Cardozo in overtime. Man, y'all was trapping him, deny him the ball, double teaming him. Y'all made it
Yeah.
so difficult. I was actually thought I was watching the varsity game
Uh, yeah,
from y'all point of view. And y'all was just putting up threes, getting the ball inside. The guys was
yeah.
rebounding, guys cheering for each other. And another thing that I like about your team is when, they knocked the other player down, they wasn't standing over them, ice grilling them. They was picking them up and helping them up,
Yeah.
and showing that just showing that good sportsmanship as well as they was kicking their ass
Mm-hmm.
by like 30. But
Yeah.
what can you say
Nah, but
about this team this year, man, and the work that you guys put in with them?
um, I think we got a great group of guys who understand. And first things first for basketball, it's about listening first. You know, um, you play the game of basketball. A lot of people think they know it all because they playing the game of basketball. So them being able to have coaches that actually played at the high school level where they are now and the Division 1 level and play at the pro level too. Obviously, like we don't know it all, but we know enough to tell y'all what's right and what's wrong. I feel like we have guys that actually, want to work. They hold each other accountable and they hold themselves accountable as well. As I stated before earlier, a team is, one person get knocked down, the other person step up. So I think we have a lot of guys like that on the team where, if our brother is down, we got to pick him back up. And so, moving forward to the sportsmanship. Um, even though you'll be beating a team by 30 and stuff like that, and it's still show some respect at the same time too. I mean, so you knock somebody down, you winning the game. The game is about winning the game. It's not about fighting or obviously you get in that mode where uh, your ego and your emotions start to take control of you when it's a tough game, when it's a a lit game or whatever. But I mean, if you beat a team by 30 points and somebody falling down and I mean, obviously they're already defeated by the score. So, I mean, don't try to hurt their pride or hurt who they are as human beings. Show some sportsmanship and still pick them up and stuff like that. That way, it's not like it's one like it's a genuine able. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts,
like, yeah,
facts, facts. Well, listen, I got my media pass right here, man,
yeah,
for
yeah,
good.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They
yeah,
hook me up. So anytime I could just walk up in the game and they always
yeah,
show me
for
love.
sure.
Very class act
Um,
program, man. Um, if you had one thing to change about your basketball journey, what would it be and why?
um, I don't think I've changed anything about it. Um, for me, I feel like I accomplished everything. And this, what I'm about to say, it goes back to me saying earlier that everything makes sense. I feel like I accomplished everything I need to accomplish through basketball coming from where I come from. I graduated high school. Went on to play Division One college basketball. My high school jersey is retired. I accomplished a lot of accomplishments in college. You know, one of them being 1,400 point scorer. Um, graduating my bachelor's degree, having the opportunity to go play pro. I feel like all of those accomplishments, I mean, that speaks for itself. Not only that, but you know, as far as me getting older and uh, actually understanding, like one day, the ball got to stop bouncing. You're not gonna be doing this forever.
Facts.
So that's kind of where my career seems coming into play at. Um, Going back to me saying that I feel like I got everything I needed out of basketball. Honestly, I feel like uh, basketball kind of holds you from reality of life.
Say it
Um,
again. Nah. This is so real because we live in the bubble as ball players.
yeah. So basketball actually holds you, away from the reality of real life. And what I mean by that is that like, obviously you gotta work hard and earn your minutes and play for spots and stuff like that. It's a job within itself. However, um, you don't really have no responsibility, because everything is being done for you, it's being given
Mm.
to you. Only thing I do is just show up, work out, and do what you gotta do. So for me, I kind of wanted to face my responsibility and not turn my back on it. I knew that one day, the ball gonna have to stop dancing. So, you know, why not put it down now? Obviously, I do still work out. I still play in tournaments and stuff like that. But I felt like um, me transitioning over to being a teacher at Eagle Academy, actually being a seventh grade historical black studies teacher. Uh, I feel like kids and kids growing up, kids in the classroom need more, you know, black men like myself. Um, Not only that, but again, go back to me saying that, always trying to teach kids to be a product of where they're headed. Um, I can relate more to them. I feel like I've been through enough things in life, on and off the court, and in the classroom to be able to, you know, tell my story to them and get them to understand and, let them know that I'm not telling y'all, teaching y'all anything that will, affect y'all in a negative way, but in a positive light. One thing I like about Eagle Academy is that um, we got 5 pillars, and these 5 pillars is effort, commitment to excellence, resilience, confidence, and leadership. And I feel like those 5 pillars are very essential through life itself. Um, like without none of those, you can't, be the man you evolved to be. Um, and it's another thing where it's, when we go I am, and they say I am globally conscious, globally competitive. Um, I feel like being a black man in society, let alone like the world, odds are against us. And sometimes, you know, black kids growing up in a household where uh, there's not that father figure or there's not that love for them. Feel like Eagle Academy provides that love. Not only that, but me being able to go through all the stages that I went through in life and honestly say that, you know, I played at this level and now I want to go back to the youth. And me having the mindset that I do have, me being young, as old as I am, and being able to say like, being able to transition from something that I was doing my whole entire life, which was basketball, to actually transition over to be a teacher, be in this program to get my transition to be licensed to be a certified teacher, which I get that it made. Uh, Having the courage and the mental stability to actually enroll myself back in school for another master's so I can get my master's of education. So um, I guess just building that foundation. I mean, when I do have kids, um, I mean, I wouldn't want my kids to look up to no other person but me because I done played uh, both sides, and I done built the foundation to where I would want my kids to say, "No, I want to look up to dad. That dad did this, he did that, he accomplished all of this stuff. He went to school, and so that's what my whole process of me transitioning over and changing my career came from just building the foundation and setting myself up for longevity and being able to imprint you know a valuable thing for these kids can learn and that can help them through life.
Man, this is the part of the show that I love so much, right? Because people see us ball players in a certain light,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And they have no idea the transitions we have to go to become the men that we are today. And
yeah,
the fact that you wanted to come back to your community and have an impact on young black boys that look just like you and then
yeah.
live in situations the same as you, being able to relate to them, I think, man, is one of the greatest gifts the Most High can give us, man. So,
And then
uh,
not to cut you off, and
nah, that's real.
then me, like I said, like I had a an option. It was do this or I had actually a new deal on the table to go play in Cyprus.
Mm,
Um, in August, I was gonna leave, but school started in September. And I kind of like prayed about it, kind of asked God to help me with this thought process, stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I wanna do something for myself. I wanna take a gamble and, you know, I wanna change my career. I wanna do something that'll be more impactful on my kids growing up. And thank God to Mr. Mead at Eagle Academy. Um, he gave me an opportunity, and now I'm putting my best foot forward. Going all in with that. I'm actually, like I said, on the bridge to getting my license. I'm back in school. I actually start classes this month, the end of this month. So yeah, I actually love what I do now. Every day the kids is just I don't know. I look forward to going to work every day. And plus for me, it's kind of it was a hard transition because like I said basketball was the only thing I knew. I was
right.
doing that my whole life. I never had a job. Even though basketball is a job within itself, you gotta go in and you are scheduled and stuff like that. But I never had a job where like um, I'm responsible for the future almost.
That's right.
And yeah, so I definitely look forward to going to work every day, and I actually love what I do now.
And yo, you look sharp doing it, King.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, man.
No doubt, man. Listen, I understand everything you're talking about, man. I'm a high school dean myself, and becoming a teacher early on, uh, you feel good about going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
work every
yeah,
day, right? And you
yeah,
being a Black Studies teacher, teaching kids about their heritage and their past, I
yeah,
think is even greater job, man.
yeah.
For sure. I was gonna do like a whole top five with you, man, and go to the whole thing. I just think what you said and how you ended this, man, is just dope.
Appreciate it, man.
Nah, for
Appreciate it,
sure,
man.
man. For sure, man.
Appreciate it.
You you are definitely on to bigger and better things. And I'm glad that you made the decision that you made, brother.
Yeah,
For
for sure.
sure.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt, man.
Thank you for having me up here too.
No doubt, man. Yo, I just want to say this, man. We want to thank you for everything that you did for New York City, for how you put on for the city, carried yourself the right way, um, to have the community support you the way they do, and now you coming back to support your community, man. Want to say thank you, man, and let you know you are definitely one of the best players in New York City history, man. So we
Appreciate that, man.
appreciate you, Rod
Appreciate
Dunn,
that. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
for
you. Thank
sure.
you for having me.
Anytime, man. Anytime you want to come back,
No
when y'all
doubt.
win that
Yeah,
city
for sure.
championship, we gonna have all
Yeah.
of y'all back, man. Have all your
Yes,
kids up
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some
Got you.
fun for sure.
Yes, sir. All right,
No
my guy.
doubt.
Appreciate it.
All right, salute. Man, that's what it's about right there, right? It's about the give back, because we all know one day the game is going to be over. The ball gonna stop bouncing. That's just the realities of it. And as long as you are able to be satisfied with what you did on and off the court, and you good with yourself, and you feel like you don't have to keep bouncing the ball till it's dead, and you can walk out on your own terms, that's what it's all about, because that's the win. That's the win right there. Rasheem Dunn explained it perfectly. We don't need to go on any further. For everybody that came through, I appreciate you. Thanks for the love. For any new subscribers or people that just never subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, send this out to everybody, share the content. We appreciate you. I'm your boy, Glenn Pooh Harding. What up, my guy? My guy D. What up, D? What's going on? Basil, appreciate you. Tashawn, thanks for the love. Thanks for keeping me focused, man. Appreciate you. Who's that? Jalal. Hope I'm saying your name right. Quasi, appreciate you. Jameer Hines and Mose Heisty. Yo, Mo Shiesty, appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. We're about to be out of here. I'm your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads Live, the podcast on NYC Basketball History. And we are the official home for New York City basketball. And you know what we do around this time? We always say, peace.